Hello YouTubers, I thought I'd do a video just to show you what the Samsung pl70 would be like as a YouTube vlogging camera. Now I've done loads of shots last night and loads of tests, and I basically put the camera in this kind of situation last night. Obviously the lighting was different because of it being darker outside. I also hooked up the Kodak and did the same, and basically the Samsung just blew the Kodak out of the water. I think because you can change a lot of the settings in the Samsung, I did a lot of tweaking last night and I was able to get a really nice clear picture in the video recording. The only problem was the microphone, and I'll sort of speak a little bit more about that in a minute. But as far as the picture was concerned, it was really clear. There was no noise or blue lines or anything like that, and I was really impressed with the picture quality on the Samsung pl70. As far as the Kodak was concerned, it did okay, but it was really dark and my face was dark, whereas on the Samsung you could see my face clearly, you could see behind me clearly, and it did a really good job. Now as far as the microphone's concerned, I've got the setting on high, and I've actually hooked up a microphone and I'm recording a separate WAV file in Movie Edit Pro, so that if the sound on the Samsung isn't good enough, I can use the WAV file to attach to the video. I mean, it is a real shame as far as the microphone's concerned, because the picture quality in the HD settings are just out of this world, and especially the HQ higher setting and 720p, it is just really good, and it's a real shame that the microphone doesn't follow suit. When I had the camera in a sort of family type situation where everyone was round the table, you could hear my voice okay and you could hear those around me okay, but once it got to this kind of setting where it was just me on my own, the volume was just not good enough, and that is the only thing that lets this camera down. But then, having said that, this camera for me, I'm only going to be using it as a digital camera, not as a video camera. I think if I'm out and I want to record something and something sort of catches my eye, then I'll use the HD video, but other than that it's just going to be a stills camera, which is a bit of a shame really, because, you know, from a HD point of view, the quality on the picture on this is just really good. And I have heard, well, in the comments on one of my videos, someone said that one of the other makes of the Samsungs had the same problem with the mic. I think if they'd have put the mic actually on the front of the camera, like underneath the Samsung sign, or even by the flash, then it probably would have picked up my voice a hell of a lot better, and it would have been better. But there you go. You know, some cameras are good with mics, some aren't, and it's a real shame really, and I don't think there's an easy fix for it either. I'm doing this tag video on the end of the Samsung video just to give you a comparison of what the Kodak ZI-8 can do without an external mic, and also to explain the sort of tweaks that I did with the audio in the first part of the Samsung video. Now, what I had to do is I had to put the volume almost to its maximum, and then I had to go into the audio FX settings and put some effects on the audio in order to get it to sound how it sounds. I've spent pretty much all morning tweaking it and trying to get it to sound the best that it could, but unfortunately the hiss in the background is from the camera and I can't seem to get rid of it. I did try putting the actual camera's mic on a lower setting, but all that did was made it more quieter, and I couldn't actually make the sound high enough for it to be able to be heard if I put it on YouTube. So there you go, that's my little test video. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll do another video later on. Okay then, bye bye.